the thing I wanted to bring up too was Sarah was so excited when we got back to her house to play this game. She's like, these people, she's like, these people that I know that own this mushroom company have this mushroom game. We have to play it. You're supposed to, it's a game where like you get to know each other. Like, oh, I'm going to die of heat exhaustion.
Dude, oh, this was wild. Okay, Sarah's like, you're supposed to take mushrooms together and play this game. And me and Kim are immediately in. We're like, what? A game designed around taking mushrooms? How fun does that sound? Like, which in theory, it does sound fun.
Sounds so fun in theory. It sounds like exactly the game I'd want to play.
Yeah, it's like a great way to pass the night on mushrooms. Like drinking games are so popular. Why not?
Why
not a
fuck
mushroom
not?
game? Dude, whoever designed this
Hates.
really fucking shat the bed.
Dude, whoever designed this has never taken mushrooms.
Or they're just the absolute worst trip hang ever.
It was almost like a sketch.
I want to think of like real examples, like what the first one that we pulled.
What was the death in your life that truly affected you?
Yeah,
was one of the
what was the loss in your life that affected you the most?
No, I saw one that
so
said
far?
the death too.
No,
like you want to be on mushrooms with all of your friends around the table, and then think about your biggest loss.
It was truly like, look at the person across the room from you and tell them the personality trait that you like the least about them.
It was crazy. It was on some high school girl shit.
Who in the
It was the three-way call attack of card games.
Who in the room has the most serious mental illness, and what do we think it is?
Who in the room do you think will get married last? It was
crazy, dude.
What kind of fucked up person did that?
It seemed like a game that was designed in a world where they're like, let's give mushrooms to everybody and tear the world apart somehow.
We should make our own. We should do a Broad Topix mushroom game.
And your first example was so good. Mm-hmm. It was so good.
Yeah. The perfect cut mushroom card to pick up instead of, could you name the one person who broke your heart and describe how they did it?
How old were you when you were first molested?
Yes, it was like crazy. Instead, wouldn't it be nice to be with your friends all on mushrooms? You pick a card and the card says, describe a color you've never seen.
Or
such a fun game on drugs.
Or even just the exact fucking opposite of what this was. Like, what's the thing that made you happiest today?
Not even.
Or like whatever.
Not even. You got to go weirder. When you go mushrooms, you got to go like really introspective. It's the wheels door situation. Or what do you think? There are more wheels or doors in the world? That whole thing.
Right.
You need that. You need 60 cards of that. I think we could make a better version of the game and just have a Broad Topix game.
I agree.
Should we?
Why not?
Not us having to make a game now. Not us becoming Milton Bradley.
Not us having more vacations so that we can write a game together.
Retro. I think we could kill it, dude.
Yeah. No, it sounds like fun.
If you could breed two different animals and had the hybrid of that animal, which pet would you have?
Love
and
that.
Why?
Love that.
Great drug question. Just fun things.
If you could talk to one kind of animal, what kind of animal would it be, and what question would you ask it if you could ask it one question?
Yes. If you could allow any animal to ask a question, which animal would you choose? If you could allow any animal in the world to tell you one thing about the history in the world, which animal would you trust to give you the most information? I mean, let's write the game, honey.
Yeah. I like the categories. The categories in this were like very love oriented. Oh, you pulled those cards
for Sarah. It was rough.
Really interesting.
It was rough,
dude. It was rough. It was like they were all love related in the most defeating way.
The ones I pulled for Sarah were like, think of your current lover. What's the thing you like least about them? I was like, Jesus Christ.
Are there any issues in your current relationship? Share them with the group.
It was sick.
Share them with the group in front of your partner. It was fucking psychotic.
It was crazy. And you're supposed to be on drugs with all your friends doing this.
It was crazy.
This makes no sense.
It was wild. Oh, man.
If you could, here goes a good one that I love to ask my stream. If you had to replace, get rid of sweets or meats forever.
Okay.
That's a great question.
It's a good one. It's an easy answer for me, but I get why it's difficult for some.
You'd get rid of sweets, wouldn't you? Me neither.
No, I get rid of meats.
Me too.
Sweets, they're not good for you, but neither is eating up all the animals in the world.
Yeah, I'd get rid of meats
Yeah.
easily
Me too.
and keep the sweetie. I'm not getting rid of ice cream and brownies and lollipops and candies. Hi, chew.
No, I'm choosing more living animals in the world.
Yeah. Sweets or meats. That's a good one, right?
Yeah.
Even saying it like that. We have 5 cards already. We need 60 to play this game.
We could do this.
We should do a Broad Topics game. Would you guys leave in the comments? Would you guys buy a Broad Topics tripping questionnaire game?
And you know what?
Maybe we can make our own rules too, like a certain way to win.
Certain way
The
to.
crowd votes for the best answer somehow. Mm-hmm. The table.
You know what a game like this would be great for, though? It's
What?
like you don't even have to brand it for tripping because it would be really great to sell to schools for them to do like a fucking, what's it called? Like icebreakers with new classes. It's
Totally.
a great icebreaker game too. It's just a fun conversation
have-
starter game.
You can have all the same cards and just name it different things for tripping, for school.
Yeah,
school
the tripping
icebreakers.
one could have a little bit
more
less
psychedelic.
wholesome content.
If you had to, like that
Couple
one.
different versions.
I love that meme. We could do a funny, dirty one.
Mm-hmm.
That's like that meme where it's I love this. It's like it shows a girl, a guy, and he's at a desk, and he's saying in the thing, he goes, if you woke up and you had your dad 1 inch inside of you and you were 1 inch inside of your mom, would you move forward or backwards to get out of the bed? And then it cuts and then it zooms out and it's just a guy in a tie at a desk and the guy that asked that question at the desk, and then the guy in the tie said, I meant questions about the job interview. And that shit just cracks me up. But it would be fun to have questions like that in a dirty one.
Yeah. Love it.
We're making a card game, honeys.
We're building it from scratch, baby.
Scratch.
From only the idea of a failed version of it.
Yeah, sorry. We're taking over the market. We're cornering the mushroom
We're
game
creating the
market.
psychedelic board game
There's
market.
no psychedelic games. And
No.
we should corner it.
And I get why, like, it's not an idea that you would think of at first, but like there is a setting for it. Like if somebody is having a bad time and their friends sat down to play like a really fun,
Sweet game.
hippie game with them, there could be a soundtrack that goes along with the game and stuff. Like a suggested playlist is
Oh
fun.
my God. The possibilities are
Dude.
endless. The possibilities are endless. You can even have a Candyland style game that physically has sensory things. When you reach a certain point, you push a thing and honey,